Hello, everybody, and welcome to Devis Scottis. As you can tell, I'm covered in sweat and out of breath. That's because for today's video, I ran all the way to Scott's house because I wanted to give him these compliments in person, but he wasn't even home. Like, what kind of guy doesn't show up to when you randomly run to their house unannounced? But today is not about that, right? It's about compliments. I'd like to give some to Scott because there's a lot to admire about Scott. First and foremost, I'd like to admire how kind and courteous Scott is. Scott is a very polite guy. He will always try to do the right thing. And if somebody's upset, even if he doesn't know them very well, he'll do his best to reach out and try to, cheer him up a little bit. Because he's a good guy, or at least be there to listen, right? Scott is also a very organized guy. He is great at organizing all his stuff, planning things out, keeping documents to do different things. He did it for our Nuzlocke, and he does it again for Devis Scottis. He's great at organization and very organized. He's a smart cookie. He's a smart guy too, which I didn't bring that up yet, but he's a smart guy. And he can make me laugh quite a bit sometimes. He can be very funny. Uh and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, like, he's a very funny guy. Um, what else to say? I like how curly his hair is. That's pretty cool, right? He's got blue eyes, which I wish I had blue eyes, so he's got that going for him too. You know, and he dresses very smart, and I think that's also a compliment. I'm so tired. He's very creative too, if I didn't mention that already.
Hiya everyone, welcome to Devis Scottis. I've changed the intro, which was a bit weird for me, but you know what isn't weird for me? You and your face, because today is the compliment challenge, and I've just complimented you. But don't worry, that is not the end of the challenge. You are not getting a shorter Scottis video, because we are actually meant to be complimenting our partners in crime. I will be complimenting Devis, Devis will be complimenting Scottis, and you might have even seen the Devis side already, but I'm going ahead with mine. Who knows which side you'll see first? Devin always likes to mix it up. That's one of the best parts about Devin is you never know what you're going to get with him, and I think that really is quite fun. Is when we sit down to record together and then we do the sort of pre and post show for us, I never know what he's going to bring up. He might be telling me like, I just started watching Peacemaker. I remember that being quite a surprise. I remember the surprise when he first let on, like, I'm sort of seeing someone. That was a big surprise. Devin is such a subtle individual, and I feel like it's the difference between him and I is he's very like, I'm going to pop out and say this like big thing, where just everything for me is like, so I think that's really like just wonderful about Devin. Is he does have this heart of gold, and the things that I know that he has done this weekend, he may have even done it today actually. I'm thinking ahead because I'm recording this early. He may have done it on the day this comes out, and I won't say what it is because it's not my place, but he told me what it was and the significance behind it, and I was like, oh, that's brilliant. And that's just Devin. Devin will do that. That's why Devin, he bought me, where is it? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3, which, did we call it Part 3? Whatever we call it. And he bought me the first section, and I thought that was wonderful because he knows I'm a physical media sort of guy, so I thought that was just great. And actually, he bought me this one as well. So like, I know that's not really feasible for a larger series. There's a reason I'm not doing that for One Piece, but Devin still went out of his way to do that, and he did say that's where I'll stop because I really just want you to see the part 3, and I think that's more than okay. Like, he didn't even have to do any of it at all. But it was just so sweet of him. And then, where is it? I might not have it in his room, oh no. The necklace that Devin got for me, I cherish that always. Is there anything in this room? Is the Yu-Gi-Oh? There must be. I mean, I already. Yes, things that I cherish. Devon bought me these specifically, and he loves. He knows I love Doctor Who, and he knows I'm a big Final Fantasy VII fan. So I keep these just here. I just cherish so much that Devon does, because it means so much that I had this opportunity to be his friend, and then also be a big part of this year. I really like being friends with Devon, and what else do I admire? I admire how much when he loves something, he just latches onto it and loves it. And he is so just, he can just get into things. I wish I could just get invested in a game where you can just I'm that character. He really puts a lot of effort into character creation, and I can never do that. It's not really my thing, but I'm always just enthralled by the worlds that he creates, and I love his writing. I love his artwork. I think he's so good at that. I'm not going to say it because I feel like I can't abuse Devon's powers like that and just draw me this, please, draw me this. Also, here's something I have. Devon was actually one of the only people that could help me solve this problem. So in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, there's the black materia, which is in the original, but I just loved the way it looked. And Devon, I would always ask people, you seem like someone that would know where to find something that looks like this. And Devon looked, didn't find anything, so had, I think, his sister make me this. And when I think it arrived, trying to remember when I got this. I think I didn't get this until, I can't remember if it was December or March when I was visiting. But the fact that I have it now, I just love it. I think it's so cool, and I love the black materia in Rebirth, and I'm sure it will look great in, I can't remember what the third remake game is. Revelation? Seems familiar? It's not out yet, so I can't commit it to memory. But yeah, I think Devon is just such a caring individual, and I think it's wonderful. I think Devon really cares about his friends, and it's what made me know before he met his partner. Oopsie daisies, I just kicked that. It's what made me know that when Devon did meet someone and it just worked, he was going to make her just the happiest person ever. And I can't speak for her. I've actually only said 3 things to her, and can't wait to say more. But I'm sure he's doing it because he's a wonderful guy, and I'm really happy we're doing this together. I think this year's been really fun, and I'm having fun with Devon, and I'm having fun being creative with Devon. I'm going to be really sad when we don't get to do this anymore. But anyway, holding back my tears, thank you, Devon, for being a wonderful friend. I feel like there's so much more I can say. How could I forget? Yes, Devon has the biggest piece